we are at Newton today at a project that we are wrapping up our scope of work, what we're going to do. Some of you may know this about me, that I don't like shopping at IKEA. IKEA and I are not friends. But I actually really like installing IKEA kitchens in my projects, especially if I'm going to go with a white kitchen. I find it has a really nice finish. So enter John Hofmann. John and I met a while ago at our Highlands project. He put in our IKEA kitchen there. He is an IKEA specialist. He has worked with that product for several years, for 2 years, and incredibly proficient at it. So I thought I'd bring John in today to help us lay out this new kitchen, because we definitely want to go with the IKEA kitchen, and also because John is the gap filler between having to shop at IKEA and the pain in the butt of organizing an IKEA kitchen, and then just fast forwarding through that process to get a really awesome install. So I'm going to hand it over to John and say, John, why don't you tell us what the starting off point is for getting an IKEA kitchen? Where would you suggest another investor like myself or a homeowner would start if they wanted to put in an IKEA kitchen?
Typically, the homeowner calls us in. We come in and do a kitchen measure. That piece of paper you would take then to IKEA. Unfortunately, stand in line, like you're saying, and the designers there would help you draw and build your kitchen from there. Another way of doing it is to have me come out. I would come and sit and discuss your design options, your dreams of what you'd like in your kitchen, and then create that perfect kitchen for you. From an investor point of view, we can fast forward it. We can just go with the basic kitchen, just not leave all the fancy dream type things and just have a very generic kitchen, and go from there.
Sounds good. Well, Brad, I know Brad's going to be here in a minute, and the three of us will talk about this kitchen in specific. I know you've been here for a few minutes, and you can see that it probably needs a little bit of update. So
it does.
Hey, Brad, are you ready?
I am.
So, what do you guys want to do with this kitchen?
We kind of discussed moving the stove from where it is now to over there, as well as we also discussed moving the entire kitchen over to where these windows are to make use of the windows and the space, but then we would lack upper cabinets if we were to do that.
Yeah. So what do you think, John? Where would you?
Well, the stove should have something done with it. There is no place to put a pot and pan on either side, with one side only having 6 inches. Moving the stove over to this other wall would be a good idea. There is the electrical move, the wire would have to be moved, some ventilation may have to be added in that situation, but then you would have a little bit more space on either side of the stove. It would look a little nicer. Reverse, we would be able to put a cabinet on this side of the fridge. You'd be able to put your groceries on it and then stock your fridge from there. An extra prep area is always nice in a kitchen to have more space, more counter space.
For sure.
So that would be some suggestion to go that direction. Depends on your budget and what you want to do with the electrical if you want to go that way.
Okay.
I think one of the biggest things I'd like to see done is this bulkhead removed. Just kind of makes it look dated and closed in when it doesn't have to be.
Are there different heights of cabinetry that I can get from IKEA? Like, let's say I wanted my cabinetry to go to the ceiling. Can I do that?
Yes, IKEA has 2 sizes of cabinets for upper cabinets. They got the 30 and the 39. These would be a 30 set. 39 would take almost to the ceiling. You could put a crown molding on the top for a little decorative feature.
Fast forwarding a little bit, John, so I see you've got our layout going there, and once we decide exactly where we're going to put what cabinets in, Brad and I can decide if we're going to move the stove over here and reconfigure this a little bit, or if we're going to do a bigger job and flip this whole kitchen this way. But say once we've decided and you've got a product list of everything that needs to go in, what's the next step from there? Do we need to have the cabinets in here for you to build, or do we need to build them first before you get here?
Well, normally you'd take your drawing through IKEA, have them draw and design that on their computer, instantly would pump out a list of materials that you need to buy. You pay for it, all that could be delivered within a 2 or 3 day window.
Okay.
Once the cabinets arrive, then we would show up and start assembly of the cabinets.
Perfect.
And you're
so
probably looking
I don't have
about,
to get anyone else to assemble them, you'll put them together?
I'll put them all together, and
Good.
that's all left to us, and we will basically turnkey your kitchen minus the countertops. And of course your backsplash and your sink.
Okay. Sounds good. Can we twist your arm and make you put the countertop in?
It's possible, yeah. I have experience in manufacturing countertops, and I've installed countertops for a number of years also. So if you want to go with a laminate countertop, that's possible. Of course, I don't do stone, quartz, and all these other options that are available, but depending on your budget and who you're aiming this product for, would determine how much money you'd want to spend on
Okay.
countertops.
Okay, so for us as an investor, how long does the whole process take? So we'd have decided on our kitchen, what we want, we've got the order done, and it's here waiting for you to install. How long would a kitchen this size take for you to put
You
in?
could probably do it in under a week, so you're probably looking at a 3 to 4 day type of install.
Okay.
Minus the countertops again would be done shortly after that, and in most cases, the IKEA product sits in the warehouse in IKEA.
Right.
So you do not have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for your kitchen to arrive, and then if there's a mistake or you want to change something, add another 4 to 6. So
Right.
in some
Which is
cases
a
I've
huge
heard,
benefit for us,
yeah, horror stories of 6 months is not uncommon to have a kitchen with a couple of mistakes on it. Where with IKEA, it's all sitting in the warehouse. You're looking at a very short turnover, and you're not.
And then as soon as the cabinets are installed, we take a measurement for the countertop, and it's a week and a half or so.
Yeah, that's a 10-day out with most of the countertops that they sell through IKEA.
All right. And then you said that we could add crown. And
Yep.
we like to put under cabinet in our kitchens, under
Yep.
cabinet lighting, so.
There's
can
an
you
under cabinet
install-
valance that can be added to it, so you can hide your under cabinet lights.
Okay.
It's a nice feature, it's very common, to provide extra task lighting when you're chopping or doing any work on the counter.
Yeah.
What I really like, do they all come with the soft close, slow close IKEA?
It's an option to you. If you'd like to pay for that extra little dampener, you can. If you don't want to, you can not put it on, but it makes the cabinets look high end
Yeah.
because you can't slam the cabinet. It means your door's not going to rattle.
And most other places I've gone to, if I want the slow close, it takes 4 to 5 weeks to order because it's all custom.
Yeah, it's all added to. That's a price point for them where they can take your $15,000 kitchen and add another $2,000 to it.
Yeah.
Again, the IKEA product is guaranteed for 25 years. No one else in the biz has anything
Right.
close to it. Most of them are a year.
Could I transfer that warranty? Like if I purchase this IKEA kitchen for this project, for this renovation, and I want to make sure that the buyer who gets this has everything possible to make them happy, can I transfer the warranty?
Yes, the receipt is the warranty, so you want to
Okay.
hang on to that, photocopy, scan it, keep some kind of a record for yourself, and that will guarantee that you'll be able to do something if there's something that would break down in the future.
Okay, good to know. Sounds good. So if somebody else wanted to use you to put in their IKEA kitchen, where would they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me. My phone number is 780-722-5555.
Perfect.
Local.